Man, I know a lady who said she dropped them and they never looked back.
Right. I know somebody who did that too.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, what we're saying is this. This is what we're saying.
Seasons processing.
Seasons processing.
Yes.
And seasons change.
They change.
And this too shall pass.
It gonna pass, baby.
But what you need to do, if you are in a struggle, because I was in a struggle about control.
Yeah.
Because I just thought like, and I heard you say it earlier, I just thought like, if I don't handle it myself,
it's time to get handled.
But you know what they did? That wore me out.
Yes.
It wore me completely out. Like I was drained, right? And so when I did decide from listening to God and hearing what God was saying and being obedient to step back, to step down, to stand down, guess what happened? Stuff kept right on going.
Yeah, right on going. And you had more money in your pocket, more peace in your mind.
It just kept right on going. I was like, wow.
Should have been let that go.
But still every now and then. So what I'm saying is this. Just because the issue didn't fall straight off, nothing's wrong with you.
Nothing wrong with
So
you.
if you know that you gave your life to Christ, He knows your heart. He knows your thoughts. And what we want to do when we're saved and we love Him like that, we're going to always try.
Yeah, work
our
on
best. We're going to try our best because what we don't want to do is embarrass Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just try, keep going back to Him, you know. And because I had to go back, y'all.
And God will give you strategy.
I had to go back about that control thing because it was creeping back.
He'll give you strategy on how to beat the thing that's beating you.
Yes, God.
I started walking it down.
And eventually that season.
Yes, it changed.
It changed.
One day, I just ain't want him no more.
Ain't that something?
That's what happened. And I didn't even realize that happened.
But you did the work.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we're going to talk about before we go too.
The work.
People always want stuff like God as a magician. But sometimes there's work for you to do.
Yeah.
So you can't say I want to quit and never try.
Never try.
Right? And I know people say, well, you know, God can do it just like that. I know. God is
He
God.
can.
He can do whatever He want to do.
But it's not beneficial for you because you ain't learning the lesson.
But I'm just saying, like, if you praying for a job, you might want to fill in the application. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know God can do it just like that.
I mean, because He did write manna down. But why you got to do that when you get up and go apply? Actually, you got to go.
The UPS man can deliver a package and be like, oh, you know what, we hiring. I know it can come to you, do. Yeah. But I'm just saying, sometimes it won't, right? Sometimes you have to do
most of the time
something in the natural.
Yes.
And then God's super will be applied, right? I want to ask you a question before we get out of here. We're talking about seasons. And you are like a dynamic songstress, right? So when you first felt God saying to you that I'm ready to add something to your repertoire, I'm ready for you to teach and speak for me, and everybody else still wanted you to be in that season where you were only a songstress, and you knew that the season was changing, like, how did that feel, and what were the dynamics around that?
I was very conflicted because I knew it was time for a change. I knew there was time for me to do something more. I even went to my leader, told my leader, and they kind of said, you know, no, not right now, you know, and I listened to that, but I knew that the Lord was telling me to do more. So what I did was I started preparing myself.
That's good.
You know, instead of arguing with my leader,
that's good.
I started preparing myself.
That's good.
So I began to like really, really study His Word, and not just studying it from the point of view of my church, but studying His Word. Like I want to know what was going on back then.
Yes, Lord.
Tell me the culture, the setting,
the content on this stuff.
Give me, you know, I stopped the surface studying. That's good. Yeah, and I really wanted to break down on what was going on, to study it. I wanted to get a deeper understanding of it. So I did the work behind the scenes, so that when God did bring me to the forefront, because I already knew it was coming. He don't just tell you stuff.
Come on here now. That's
and
good.
You know, I knew it was coming. And I knew that I was going to have to make this major transition. I knew that I was probably going to lose people. Yeah. And I did. Yeah. Temporarily, anyway. Yeah. There was a season I walked alone.
And you know what? That sounds, let me tell you something, that sounds hard, but let me tell you something, that's one of the best walks.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't really walking alone. She was walking with the one.
With the one.
Okay?
But you know, we're used to people.
Yeah, that's kind of like one of the best seasons that you can walk in right there, right? Because you get a whole lot out of that.
You learn how to depend on him.
You get a lot
and
out
not
of
the
that.
people, places, and things that you like, that surround you, right? Or that you've made yourself a part of. So in that season, and I told the Lord, I said, you want me to be preaching and teaching and made me change the ministry that I'm a part of. And I learned that's where prayer was birthed into my life.
It's God.
Because I needed relief from the issues.
Yeah.
And so instead of smoking and
you in that closet.
Yeah,
you
and all the other crutches that I had used.
You in that secret closet.
Yeah. I would spend my nights walking the floor praying, spend my nights on my knees, spend my nights reading and studying. But it built me for the season that I'm in. Taught me that as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, I don't care what I get in, it's got. The season has got to change. Tell you this about my life.
It's real. But can I tell you, reading the Bible and going to church don't set you free.
No, indeed.
Don't set you free. But can I tell you this? Who the Son sets free,
oh baby,
is free indeed. Right? So when He frees you like that, something happens. Like something happened. I'm no longer conflicted. I'm no longer conflicted. What I do know is the Bible says assemble yourself.
Yep.
It says assemble yourself.
It does.
It says assemble yourself with the brethren. We assemble ourselves with the brethren for strength.
Yeah.
First of all, for strength. Koinonia, love on each other, corporate word, from the leader. We're supposed to assemble. The Bible says that clearly. I clearly believe that. And I clearly assemble myself.
Yeah.
I clearly have somebody. I always have somebody, right? But I felt restricted.
Yeah.
I literally told my husband, I had been at a church and they used me like they wanted me to do everything. So it was no problem. Like it wasn't like I was the head usher. I was a Sunday school teacher. I was speaking. I was doing all kinds of stuff. But I felt like a fish that somebody had thrown up on the bank. Yeah. I felt like I was suffocating because they wanted to keep me confined.
Yeah, get in this box and stand.
And I could only do what they allowed me to do. So when I got free and I also started studying that Bible and studying that Bible and praying and studying that Bible and praying. And let me tell you something. I had to tell them I'm gonna have to go. Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to go because I can't just do what you tell me to do. Right. I gotta do what He telling me to do. Right.
Right. So you out in here. This is the thing. Once you you're enlightened. You come into the knowledge of something. It's hard to be put back.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
You cannot.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
You can't. You just can't. And so instead of fighting to stay in a box.
Yeah. Just leave the box.
Just leave the box.
Leave the box.
Leave the box. Get out here and do what God called you to do. Yeah. Get out there and do it. You get out there. God is sending you some help. He'll and it'll come from people, places that you never would have asked, that you never would have imagined. But when God has something for you to do, my friend over here say, if it's His deal,
it's His bill.
It's His bill.
Okay, if He sent you, He'll equip you.
Yeah.
And then you'll find, if He sent you, this is what you'll find. You'll find that the same people who said you was crazy, they now say, girl, you just blessed. You blessed, girl. Can we help you do this? Can we help you do that? What y'all doing now, right? Same people who said she was crazy. So it's okay. I don't mind being crazy. I think I told y'all this before. I don't mind being called crazy. I really don't, sir. I don't mind being called crazy.
Are you crazy, friend?
Yeah, people think I'm crazy. And sometimes, you look crazy out here. Because if it's God, all of us gonna look crazy sometimes.
Yeah, we do.